If you are looking for a good quality CV or biodata or resume, then you are in the right place. If you are a TET qualified or you are a job seeker, either it is government or private, you need to submit your documents along with a CV or curriculum vitae or resume. So you have to prepare your own CV, and it must be a good quality CV. Okay, so in this video I'll show you a CV format by which you can write your own CV, and it will be a impressive CV. So stay with me till the end of this video. So moreover, this video is also important for class 12 students, because how to write a CV this is included in your class 12 English syllabus. Okay, so stay with me till the end of this video. Now I will show you the format of CV. First of all, you have to write curriculum vitae or biodata or resume. Any one of these you can write here, and after that you have to write personal information. Number one, that is your full name in block letter, and your father's name, your mother's name, date of birth, your gender, your present address. Present address means address for communication. Okay, so and then permanent address, and then you have to write your phone number. Okay, and then your email address, and then social category. Social category means so general, OBC, HC, ST. So you have to write your own social category. Okay, and then you have to write your educational qualifications. Let's see, exam passed, whether it is SSLC, HS, graduation or post graduation or B.Ed, DLED. If you have any professional qualification, you can also write here. And you have to write year of passing and board, university or council. So SSLC class 10th, it is under board, so board is SEBA, and class 12 ASS. Okay, so ASS is under in council, A is SEC, or if you are doing graduation under Guwahati University, you just write here GU, that is Guwahati University. And you have to write here subject, which subject you have in SSLC, SS, graduation. So it will show you whether your stream is arts or science or commerce. Okay, so and you have to write here mark obtained or total marks. So maybe you get 520 out of 600, then you have to write 520 by 600. In this way you have to write your total marks. Okay, so and then you have to write your percentage. You have to write your percentage here. Okay, so in this way you have to write your educational qualification, and then you write here other qualification. You may have diploma in computer application or typing or any other qualification. If you have, then you can write here simply. Okay, so and then you write your hobbies here. Hobbies means what you want to what you like to do in your rest time. Okay, just reading newspaper or reading novels, playing cricket, so making friends with others. So you may have different hobbies, just write down your hobbies. And then here trade means your qualities. Then you're humble, you are creative, you can easily mingle with others, and your good health may be your trait. Okay, so good health shows some message that you are fit. Okay, so you may write good health in trait also, and this is important for marketing or HR or any kinds of private job. So hobbies and traits are very important for private job. Okay, so for government job you may not write hobbies or traits here, so no problem. So and then yeah, you have to write your language known, that is you what are the languages you are well known about. So just write English, Assamese, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Telugu. So you write those languages you know. Okay, for communication. And then you write your marital status, yes, no, married, unmarried, just write there. And nationality, and write your nationality. Okay, so and then work experience. You have to write your work experience if it is more than 6 months. Okay, so you are working for for 6 months in any organization, then just write here. So less than 6 months, do not write, so it will give a negative impression. Okay, for freshers you no need to write work experience. For freshers it is not important, so you don't have any work experience, so you do not write this option in your CV. Okay, so then you have to give a declaration is very important, because so you have to give assurance that this information is true. So you have to write, I hereby declare that the information provided is true, authentic and verifiable. If found otherwise, disciplinary action may be taken against the undersigned. So who will sign here? Against him. If someone gives any false information, they may take a disciplinary action against him. Okay, so do not put any false information in your CV. In this video description I will give a PDF link so that you can download this format and you can make your own CV. Remember one thing, if you are a fresher, then no need to write the experience category. Okay, just omit this experience category. And if you are applying for a government job, so no need to write hobbies or trades, it is not important for you. Okay, so for private job, you want to give an interview for marketing or HR or MR, so medicine companies, then you must have to write your trade or hobbies, etc. Okay, this will show you so what you do in your extra time and what qualities do you have. So in this way you can write your own CV according to your job role. So my dears, if you like this video, share with others and make a comments so that I can inspire to prepare some other videos for you. Thank you very much.